Hey everybody, it's Maria from Sacred Heart Tarot, and I'm doing another hashtag. I I love doing these. This one isn't necessarily tarot related. This is called 100 Questions That Nobody Asks, and a few of my favorite YouTubers have done it. Simon over at Hermit's Cave and Magdalena of Wolf of Coins both did it, and their videos were hilarious. So I thought I would do it too. So I have a list of questions. Hopefully, this won't take forever, and I'm reading them off my phone. So if I'm kind of like looking back and forth, that's why. But let's get started. So number one is do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Totally closed. Whenever there's an open closet, I immediately like wake up. If I'm like falling asleep and I notice it, I wake up and close it because like I don't want the things coming out. It's creepy. Number two, do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from hotels? No, because they always suck. I, in fact, bring full shampoo bottles to hotels. Um, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? Number one, I do not sleep with a top sheet because it's dumb. And number two, if I'm in a hotel and the sheets are tucked, the first thing I do is pull everything out because I can't stand it. I can't stand my feet being trapped. Number four, have you stolen a street sign before? No, but I have been an accessory to a street sign theft. And I did vouch for my friend George, or lie for my friend George, when he stole a stop sign once. He still has that stop sign to this day. That was 20 years ago. Do you like to use post-it notes? Yes, I love to use post-it notes, and I love knocking things everywhere. I keep tons of them on my desk. I've shown you guys before, like my books with little post-it notes stuck inside at pertinent points because I need them. I love them. Number six, do you cut out coupons but then never use them? No, I don't ever cut out coupons, and I never use them. I'm the worst. I used to have a roommate that was like an extreme couponer. She had a binder, and whenever we went grocery shopping, she would bring the binder, like you see on the TV show. Like she would bring the binder and flip through, and we would get everything on the list. It was bizarre. Number seven. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? A big bear, 100%, because fuck bees. Um, Number eight, do you have freckles? Not on my face, but on other spots on my body. I know that sounds really salacious, but no, I have freckles everywhere else but my face. Starting on my neck, going down. It's weird. Um, do you always smile for pictures? No, I don't, because I think my smile's weird. Number 10, what is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is people using incorrect grammar. Most notably when they use the word irregardless. That drives me insane. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? Yes, I do. I find myself counting them all the time. And I once read this novel called Hard Boiled Wonderland and the End of the World. And the guy in the book would do that. He would count things in his pocket or count steps, and it was really weird. I was like, I do that. This is a weird science fiction novel, but I do that. um, Number 12, have you peed in the woods? I'm sure I have, although I don't think I can recollect a specific occurrence of such a thing. Number 13, have you ever pooped in the woods? No. Um, Number 14, do you ever dance even if there's no music playing? Yes. I always have music playing in my head, so I do dance quite a bit. I'm not good at dancing. Um, I'm in fact probably the worst dancer you'll ever meet. Um, do you chew your pens and pencils? No, I don't. That is vile and disgusting. How many people have you slept with this week? If you mean like next to, I guess two, my husband and my son. If you mean like, you know, um, probably none. What size is your bed? It is a queen. It is not big enough. I keep trying to convince my family that we need to build one of those big multi-mattress giant floor beds where you can have all the animals. Oh, I got to answer number 16 with 4 because the cats, they're people too. Um, anyway, big floor bed. What is your song of the week? My song of the week is Don't Mind the Sirens. No, my song of the week is it's Call Me Maybe is my song of the week because I'm practicing it right now to play at a show at the end of the week. So I've been singing it quite a lot. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Absolutely, especially salmon. It looks smashing. Do you still watch cartoons? Daily, and not just because I have a 2-year-old. What is your least favorite movie? It's funny because 2 of my least favorite movies are both Nicolas Cage movies. Snake Eyes or 8mm. Those were both awful. 8mm was worse though. And then I really hate the movie Very Bad Things. It was a terrible movie. And usually I like that group of people. So anyway. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? My parents' house, because they have a big yard and nobody would ever find it. What do you drink with dinner? Iced tea or water? Or coffee? I drink coffee with everything. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? Maybe ketchup. Usually nothing. Never, absolutely never honey mustard because it's gross. And anybody that does it is awful. What is your favorite food? Eggs. 100% I could eat eggs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. In any style, in any way, I love eggs. Unlike that song. They made that song for me. What movies could you watch over and over and over again and still love? 3 movies. My top 3 favorites. Alien, Big Trouble in Little China, and Ghostbusters. Especially Ghostbusters. I could watch that all day, every day. My son is now on a Ghostbusters kick. So we have been watching it pretty much every day. And it's fine. I love it. Last person you kissed or kissed you, that would be my son this morning. Were you ever a boy or a Girl Scout? No. No way. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? I don't know what magazine would ask me to do that. But if they did, sure. I don't care about stuff like that. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? I just recently wrote a letter to my friend Pamela from Pamela's Tarot Tales. Well, it was a card, so I guess that doesn't really count. But can you change the oil on a car? I have never done it, but I'm sure YouTube would get me there. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? Yes, absolutely. Have you ever run out of gas? I think I did once. It wasn't very memorable because obviously I don't remember it. What's your favorite kind of sandwich? An Italian combo. Because they're delicious. Best thing to eat for breakfast? Eggs. Duh. What's your usual bedtime? Around midnight 30. I try to go to bed early sometimes, but I usually sit there and think or read or do something. Are you lazy? Absolutely. When you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? My best costume I ever had as a kid was a homemade Rainbow Bright costume that my mother made me. My mother is not a crafty person. She's not. So the fact that she made this costume for me was beyond amazing. She did like the puffy sleeves, and I had like the little jumper, and she made me the little belt. She even made me a Rainbow Bright wig out of yellow yarn, and it was the best costume ever. What is your Chinese astrological sign? The cock. How many languages can you speak? I have a kitty trying to get into this video right now. How many languages can you speak? I can barely speak English. No, English, a little bit of French, a tiny bit of Spanish, and that's it. A tiny bit of Italian. I can understand most Romance languages, and I can read most Romance languages, but not speak them. It's like one of the biggest regrets I have about my life is that I can only speak English. Do you have any magazine subscriptions? No, I don't. Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? Legos. Are you stubborn? Yes, I am. The most stubborn person ever. Who is better, Leno or Letterman? I don't watch either because I don't watch TV. Ever watch soap operas? No, and in fact, kind of goes back to I don't watch television, but in fact, soap operas are the reason I learned to read at a very young age, because my mother used to watch Days of Our Lives, and I hated it, and so I would sit under the table with a book, and so I was like 3 or 4 reading books because I couldn't stand it. Are you afraid of heights? Yes. I cannot even stand on a chair. I don't like that. They're bad. Do you sing in the car? Absolutely. I like to play car karaoke, where I'll flip through radio stations and I will sing whatever's on the radio, unless it's AC/DC, because I hate AC/DC. But I will sing whatever's on the radio to force myself to learn songs. Do you sing in the shower? Absolutely. Do you dance in the car? Absolutely. All the time. And if people look at me, I dance more, just to add to the embarrassment. Have you ever used a gun? That's question number 50. No, I have never used a gun. I'm not a good aimer. 51. The last time you got a portrait taken by a photographer? When I graduated high school. High school? Yeah. That was about 20 years ago now. Do you think musicals are cheesy? No, absolutely not. And my favorite musical is Little Shop of Horrors. Is Christmas stressful? Yes, I hate Christmas. I don't like anything about Christmas. I don't like presents. I'm such a Scrooge. I don't like presents. I don't like Christmas Christmas music makes me insane. I don't like it. Ever eat a pierogi? Yes, my husband's Polish. I have eaten many pierogies. Favorite type of fruit pie? Strawberry rhubarb. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid? I was going to be a paleontologist. I started going to school for it. And then life and money didn't happen. Life did happen. And so I didn't continue going to school for paleontology. But, on the flip side, I have a 2-year-old that can say words like Parasaurolophus and Pachycephalosaurus. So, there was a good thing that ended up with that. Do you believe in ghosts? Sure, kind of. Not really in the sense that, like Ghostbusters or Scooby-Doo or that kind of a thing. I think they're more of energy remnants or magnetic field remnants, that kind of a thing. Ever have a deja vu feeling? Yes, I get it a lot. And after watching The Matrix a bunch of times, it kind of screws you up for deja vu because I always think there's some sort of weird glitch going on. Do you take a vitamin daily? No, I should take vitamin D daily according to every doctor I've ever spoken to, but I never do. Do you wear slippers? No, sometimes I wear flip-flops around the house. Do you wear a bathrobe? No, these are the weirdest questions. What do you wear to bed? Pajama pants and a t-shirt or a tank top. Oh. Sorry, my phone was ringing. What was your first concert? Ben Folds 5 at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. Walmart, Target, or Kmart? Target. Nike or Adidas? Neither. ASIC. ASIC is the answer. When I was a runner, I always bought ASICs. They are the most comfortable shoes. Cheetos or Fritos? Cheetos. Peanuts or sunflower seeds? That's rough. Are the sunflower seeds shelled? Because if they're shelled, then sunflower seeds. Same for the peanuts though. So, no, sunflower seeds. Ever hear of the group Très Bien? No. Ever take dance lessons? No. See above Ray, I am the worst dancer you will ever meet. Is there a profession you picture your future spouse doing? Well, my current spouse already has a profession. He's sort of a lawyer. So, I guess that. I don't know. Can you curl your tongue? Yes. In 2s and 3s. Wait for it. And 3s. Ever won a spelling bee? No. I got really close once, though. Have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yes. I'm the type of person that cries when I'm happy and cries when I'm pissed. So it's like, it's very frustrating when you're trying to like deal with other adults and like you're just really angry and you start crying. But yes, I have cried when I was very happy. Own any record albums? Yeah, I have a few. Own a record player? Yes, I have a few. Mostly they're my husband's, but... do you regularly burn incense? Yes, I do. And my favorite incense, haha, friendship plug, is by Christine at Coventry LPG on Etsy. Oh, it smells so good. Which one did I pull out? Water lily and jasmine. She makes the best incense. It's all hand dipped. Have you ever been in love? Many times. I feel like falling in love is one of those things you should do whenever you can. Who would you like to see in concert? That I haven't seen in concert? I've pretty much seen everybody that I've ever wanted to, except for Radiohead. And then a lot of the bands that I would love to see in concert are no longer together, like Pink Floyd or REM or something like that. Oh my god, I should have probably turned the volume off on my phone. What was the last concert you saw? Well, if you don't count like local shows, the last real concert I went to was... Wow. The last real concert I went to was Postmodern Jukebox. That was really fun. Hot tea or cold tea? Yes. Tea or coffee? Yes. Mostly coffee, though. Sugar cookies or snickerdoodles? Snickerdoodles. I can't eat cookies, but snickerdoodles definitely. Can you swim well? Yes. Can you hold your breath without holding your nose? Yes. Are you patient? No. DJ or a band at a wedding? A band. Ever won a contest? Yeah, I think I have. Not often though. I don't win things like a lot. It's actually really weird how often I definitely don't. Have you ever had plastic surgery? No, I have not. Which are better, black or green olives? Any olives, I love them. Can you knit or crochet? Yes, I crochet. Knitting is for crazy people. Best room for a fireplace. Best room for a fireplace. I don't know. We always had one in our like den at home when I lived at my parents' house. We have one in our den, so I would say that. That's a weird question. Do you want to get married? No, but I did, so there's that. If married, how long have you been married? 3 years. Who is your high school crush? My high school crush was a guy named Chris who was very, very gay. And so that didn't work out. Do you cry and throw a fit until you get your own way? Sometimes. Do you have kids? Yes, I have 1 2-year-old son. Do you want kids? The answer again is no, but I have one. So, what is your favorite color? I never know how to answer this question. It changes. Mostly it's black. But I like blue quite a bit. In cooler colors. But every once in a while I get into a red fit, so sometimes it's red. Do you miss anyone right now? Oh, that's a tough question. Yeah. Yes. Who are you going to tag to do this video next? Let's tag Pamela. Pamela Tice. Let's Pam Miss Naya Thrice. Oh, my friends rhyme. And there we go. 100 questions that nobody ever asks. I don't know if you guys wanted to know these things about me, but now you do. So see y'all guys later.